When it comes to superheroes, their powers and abilities are often exaggerated by their hardcore fans. For example, fans of the Hulk find it hard to believe that anybody can defeat him, in spite of the fact that he is essentially just a really strong, really durable guy who has been treated like a bug by characters from the truly upper echelons of the Marvel power scale. However, for all the overrated superheroes, there are just as many who are underrated. Some characters have far more in their arsenal than what is generally believed, whether it be in regards to the number of powers they possess or the levels at which their powers are on the heroic scale, and that's what this video is all about. Here are 10 Marvel superheroes who are more powerful than you realize. Thor. In no small part thanks to his appearances in the MCU, everyone knows that Thor is incredibly powerful. He's strong, durable, he can fly, he's fast, including being able to travel faster than light given enough time when he's in space, and can summon lightning using Mjolnir to strike his opponents down with an insanely powerful blast of electricity. But few people know the true extent of his versatility. Thor has displayed a vast array of esoteric powers that include interdimensional travel, weather manipulation, time manipulation, matter transmutation, vortex breath, regeneration of entire limbs, matter manipulation, and energy absorption. He can also enter Warrior Madness mode, which increases his strength and stamina tenfold, and has a trio of incredibly powerful energy attacks called the God Blast, the Thermal Blast, and the Anti-Force. Deadpool. Deadpool is now well known to mainstream audiences thanks to his movie appearance in 2016. We don't talk about that monstrosity of a version in X-Men Origins Wolverine, as that really wasn't Deadpool. So most people are aware that he possesses a potent healing factor, is an adept fighter and an expert marksman, and can talk to his audience. But there's more to him than that. The Merc with a Mouth possesses a magic satchel that houses an unlimited supply of weapons and ammunition, as well as a device that grants him teleportation powers and the ability to project holographic disguises. The extent of his fighting ability is often underestimated too, as he's actually an expert at multiple martial arts. He was also cursed with true immortality by Thanos, who was jealous of his relationship with Mistress Death. The Invisible Woman. You'll probably be familiar with Sue Storm, aka the Invisible Woman, from two pretty awful Fantastic Four movie franchises, but those versions of the character really didn't show the full extent of her powers. She could turn invisible, turn other people and objects invisible, and erect powerful energy fields, but she can do so much more than that in the comic books. Storm can create invisible energy constructs, similar to those of DC's Green Lanterns, as well as use her power to control and manipulate objects, which essentially enables her to mimic telekinesis and flight. The scale of her shielding can also be city-wide. She is also a highly competent martial artist and can handle herself extremely well in hand-to-hand combat, having been trained by the likes of Iron Fist, The Thing, and She-Hulk. Captain Britain. When you think of Captain Britain, it's easy to imagine that he's just Great Britain's version of Captain America, a super soldier enhanced to the peak of human conditioning. But he's actually so much more powerful than his stateside namesake that it's ridiculous. Captain Britain, also known as Brian Braddock, is a superhuman thanks to the effects of magic rather than the effects of a serum, and is super strong, super fast, superhumanly durable, can fly, erect force fields, and fire powerful concussive blasts of energy from his body as a result. A fight between him and Captain America wouldn't even be close. He simply operates on an entirely different level to Steve Rogers. Daredevil. Daredevil, as you probably know thanks to his 2003 movie and far more impressive Netflix series, is a blind superhero who, as a consequence of his blindness, has enhanced all of his other senses to superhuman levels. He's also an expert martial artist and is highly skilled with his billy club, but there's more to him than that. Although he isn't actually a superhuman, Daredevil is undoubtedly superhumanly strong. In the comics, he has done things like kick a police car door clean off its hinges and even effortlessly flip a limousine over using his own strength. He has also dodged bullets, making him impossibly fast and therefore a lot more powerful than most people realize. Doctor Strange. As a sorcerer, Doctor Strange often gets a lack of respect in comparison to other superheroes. He doesn't have the physical strength of Thor or the speed of Quicksilver, so he gets underestimated. But that's very harsh and downright wrong, because he's more powerful than most. Strange possesses a huge array of powers, including force field erection, telepathy and astral projection, illusion casting, dimensional travel and teleportation, time manipulation, telekinesis, and an abundance of spells at his disposal, including the likes of the Crimson Bands of Sidorak, which can be used to restrain beings as physically strong as the Hulk. In addition to his vast array of spells, Strange is also a master of martial arts. He strengthens his magic abilities even further with powerful items like the Cloak of Levitation, Eye of Agamotto, and Book of Vishanti. Storm. Storm is something of a glass cannon. While she has no notable durability to speak of, her offensive capabilities are incredible, probably a lot more so than you think. particularly if you're only familiar with her from the X-Men movies. The scale of her weather controlling powers is huge. As well as basic weather control, she can also control natural forces that include cosmic storms, solar winds, ocean currents, and the electromagnetic field. Moreover, she's a highly skilled martial artist, having been trained by the likes of Black Panther and Wolverine. She's also a highly competent marksman and possesses incredible magic potential thanks to her family history. At one point, she was even considered to be a viable candidate to host the consciousness of an Avatar of Eternity, along with Doctor Strange. The Silver Surfer. It almost goes without saying that the Silver Surfer is powerful, but very few people know just how powerful, especially if the extent of their surfer knowledge comes solely from 2007's Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. In that movie, he could fly, he was fairly durable, could phase through objects, heal others, and fire energy blasts, but that was about it. In actual fact, Silver Surfer can move and react faster than the speed of light, kinda like the Flash. He can also cast illusions, control gravity, use telekinesis and telepathy, possesses precognitive powers, can travel through time, erect force fields, and possesses comic awareness. And to be honest, we could continue that list all day. Sentry. To most people, Sentry is just seen as a Superman analog, but he is so much more than that. In fact, Sentry could pummel DC's flagship superhero into the ground. For starters, he is stronger and more durable than the Man of Steel. He's able to tear the God of War Ares himself in half, and stop Terrax's planet-busting axe with a single casual arm, but he is also far more versatile than being a mere physical brute. He possesses incalculable energy manipulation powers, matter transmutation powers that trump those of Molecule Man, massive telepathic capabilities, and intangibility. Moreover, he can only die if he wishes it, making him almost impossible to kill. He's arguably the most powerful Avenger to have ever existed. Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl, aka Doreen Green, is a mutate, that's mutate, not mutant, whose abilities are as simple as this on the face of it. She can do things squirrels can do. She has enhanced agility and senses, a prehensile tail, sharp claws, and the ability to communicate with actual squirrels. And yet, she's virtually unbeatable. Squirrel Girl has defeated the likes of Doctor Doom, Terrax, MODOK, Deadpool, Giganto, the Mandarin, Pluto, and even the Mad Titan himself, Thanos, as well as countless other powerful characters. Whether it be because she secretly possesses some kind of luck aura or probability manipulation powers, there is definitely more to Squirrel Girl than meets the eye. There simply has to be. Thanks for watching our video.